That was
Sick.
cute.
That was a pretty gay clap, eh?
Oh, not that much power behind it.
Quite
but
sus, for
You
sure.
didn't position your hands correctly.
How do you position your hands in a clap?
I don't think that was as much better, actually.
Let's go.
Oh, wow.
You got manly
Max
hands.
got manly hands, though. Steph sweats from his hands and shit.
Yeah, they slip.
Bro,
They
Yeah, but it
slip.
should be a
Tell the
louder
people about your
clap.
tell the people about your disease.
It's called hyperhidrosis.
Okay, and explain what it is.
Excessive sweating from the palms of my hands and my feet.
Yep. Oh, it's your feet too.
Yeah, but when I wear socks, like, it's whatever. It's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Does it ever get like drenched in
No,
fucking?
no,
No,
no.
it's not that extreme, eh?
But like my hands are the worst.
yeah, you
I
just,
just think about it and I get.
And
Ship
then-
thinks it's a superpower for some reason.
that is pretty sick.
It's
dude.
pretty
You
weird
just
how you can
fucking
do it.
spawn
No,
water.
it's
bro.
not good though.
Why?
Well, like imagine I'm meeting you for the first time and I'm about to shake your hand.
Oh, so you always have to wipe your thing?
Oh, yeah.
Is that gross?
He just wiped it, but I think definitely a little wet.
Look at that. You can see like right there.
Holy fuck! At what age did you
Ew.
realize like you had
Pretty
this
young.
problem?
Pretty young. Like I think I had it since I was like born. And then I saw a Dr. Oz show.
Okay.
And that's where I learned about it. I was like, oh my God, I have this.
Did you buy the products that they were promoting?
No. I went to the doctor.
Oh.
Can you do anything about it? Like take any like drugs?
Yeah,
to
it's
combat
like
it?
it's like something like cream that you put like on your hand. It's like a stick or something.
Cream on your hand? Like
No.
okay.
It's like some roll-on deodorant, I think, but for your hands.
Oh, why don't you get it?
I did get it.
And it didn't work?
It's just like, it's weird to put on your hands. It's
Oh.
like imagine having a layer of deodorant on your hands.
Yeah.
Right?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and you have to do
You
that
can't
like
pick
constantly.
your nose nicely.
I mean, that's a problem for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Way to add him like that stuff. That was good actually. I'm actually glad you did that on the
Oh,
live
fuck.
podcast.
All right. Well, boys are in Los Angeles. I think we skipped the fucking what's going on and shit. And just
yeah.
I think we just-
that was a nice like
That was
just
just a
slide.
convo.
That was good.
We're in LA right now. We had a little 3-day trek, big 4-day trek actually, from Toronto to LA. So we're back. We're back in the States. I know, Mac, you were complaining big time about being in Canada. So how do you feel being back here? You said you could never seen rain in LA, and it's raining.
Honestly, though, the one of the only reasons you go to LA is for the weather.
Yeah.
And the weather's not it right now, so like I'm not like kind of feeling the
It
vibes
wasn't-
right now.
Yeah,
I
facts.
agree.
It does suck. Like it literally is so depressing looking outside.
You look at it's moody outside. You just don't want to go outside.
So like, not hitting the same.
Yeah.
Also, like I'm not a huge LA guy anymore.
Why?
I don't know, just the vibe, man. Just don't like the vibe.
What are you?
What
A
kind of
Texas
what
guy?
vibe are you?
I don't know, just like I like the South, man. The hospitality. I've said it before. I've said it again. The good thing about LA is the weather and the water, and we can't do that right now.
But this is a very rare occasion.
It's good for them though. They're in a drought.
Yeah.
They were
How
in a
long?
drought.
Like a couple years.
It was a long time without rain in Los Angeles here. I don't know the
Yeah,
exact
they're
date,
in
but it
a
was a stupid
long-ass
amount.
drought.
Yeah,
So they needed the water.
they did.
Like if I'm gonna be honest, like the two schools I'm most like least looking forward to is UCLA and USC.
That's
Shit.
a great. That's a great transition. So those are the two.
Those are-
Anyone in particular that you are just they're the same. You're tiering
UCLA and USC, just because we've all already been here too. So like
Yeah.
we've seen the campuses, so it's like less as exciting. I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say for me, I think USC is my least exciting one.
I think my least exciting one is
Thank hard.
like Maryland. I think.
I was gonna say Maryland.
Okay,
but
Maryland, I think could be sneaky fun. It's just we're on a bad weekend because it's Easter weekend, so they get screwed over with the Easter weekend. But Maryland, I've heard DC, like the Washington DC area, has a really good nightlife.
Really?
They have raved about it. I've had a couple people rave about it. It's also people from Maryland, so I don't know how much that's saying because like who the fuck's from Maryland, but they sound like they like to have fun. What about you, Steph? What are you least excited for?
any of the schools after Ohio, but in specific Delaware.
Really?
Why?
Dude, why?
Delaware?
I don't know
Delaware's
about
apparently
what's going on in
sick.
Delaware.
After Ohio, dude, there's a lot of some decent schools there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, JMU, Maryland, Syracuse, Rutgers, UMass,
But now
and
I think
Delaware.
it's UCLA,
Okay,
just because it's the beginning of the week.
Can
I mean
you-
the season.
can you say Delaware one more time? I don't think you
Delaware.
That's
You
pretty.
just said the one time you said Delaware.
Yeah, you spelt it out when you were saying it.
Delaware.
Yeah, that's how you said it, and I was like, that's kind of yeah,
Nice.
nice. Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, UCLA this week, UCSB, then USC. So we're here for UCLA. But what school are you most excited for then? If that's your least.
What do you got?
I'm going all the way to the East Coast, Rutgers.
You're most excited for Rutgers?
Why? Just fucking say why.
I'm not gonna say why I'm most excited for it, but
Yeah,
I've just heard good things about it. You
No,
know?
and your Instagram feed has said good things about
My
it.
Instagram feed might have a lot of people from Rutgers on it.
His
But
explore page is only fucking smokes from Rutgers.
that's all it is, but it's fine though.
I have heard Rutgers
It's
is
in
fun.
Jersey, and every time we've like said a school has good-looking girls, they're usually from Jersey. So
Yeah.
I mean,
They are.
if the school's
Mathematically.
in Jersey,
I've
that
also heard they're a good
kinda
party
just makes
school too.
sense.
People say it's a good time.
Rutgers is sneaky. Rutgers is a sneaky one. What about you guys?
I'm going Ohio.
That's my guy.
Only because Chip's been hyping it up.
That's my guy, baby.
Entire day.
Ohio. yeah.
Ohio is probably gonna be the best
Ohio
school.
because
And then
of Millfest, because it's an entire day. Like they are known for their fest season. Like this is March is the best time to be partying in Ohio with a decent bar scene and a ton of love from the Greek life. Ohio will be the best rated school on this trip.
Low key, I'm looking forward to Utah.
Another good decent. That's another good time.
Nope.
Utah will be sneaky fun.
The city,
not
like
liking
Salt Lake City, that's the city I'm most excited to see. I just don't think Utah is gonna be throwing down hard.
I don't know, man.
Like-
I feel like they're just like, yeah, they got that Mormon school beside them, BYU, and we got to do the double the drink.
Yeah.
Because every comment on the double it has
They
been
say-
go to
Yeah.
do it at BYU. There's got to be people that drink at BYU. It's
No.
not every
no.
every
Kid.
single
No.
kid does not drink alcohol.
There's people that probably drink, but like they're not. It's Utah. Like let's be real, it's Utah. They're not a party
Dude,
school.
Utah, like the University of Utah, I think is going to be able to throw down.
I'm gonna make a bold claim right now.
What?
Out of this whole trip, we have 15 schools, right?
Yeah.
Hmm?
None of these schools are gonna touch top 10.
Top
There's
10.
that's not-
zero schools are gonna touch top 10.
Yeah, it's also not fair.
I don't think that's fair because of the way the rating system is worked with athletics. I think there are schools on this list that will be more fun than multiple football season schools.
That's easy though. Yeah,
and the
that's
top
fair.
10 schools, that's highly debatable.
What's
right,
10?
Right
What's
now,
coming in
10
at 10?
South Carolina.
I will say right now, one of the two Ohio's would be better. More fun. You will look at the end of that weekend and be like, that was more fun than
We'll see.
Ohio will be better than South
We'll
Carolina.
see.
And I can say that.
I don't think so.
It's going to be tough.
It'll be
because
close.
It's
It's
like
close.
it's not football season, but it's
Yeah, it's
also
tough.
like the schools we're going to, like majority of them are not going to even be better in football season. So we're kind of giving them
Yeah.
a break because if we went to go see an Ohio fucking football game,
It's true.
their athletics might be tanked because of it. But now we're just gonna
Mm.
Yeah.
kind of base it
Yeah, they're-
mainly on the party life.
They're getting lucked out that week.
Yeah.
That's no sporting event that week.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. That's true.
They are getting locked down. And it's a big festival, like
Huge
big,
festival.
big party festival. But we are
Huge.
ranking it like top party school.
Party schools.
So sometimes the athletics does like bring it down unfairly.
Yeah.
It does.
Miami, but
I think
But
it's
yeah,
fair
it's-
though. Like
it's
if
an
you have-
overall experience.
If you have
I
a
think,
good
at the end of the
athletic
day.
program, your school can really get behind that and like party towards it. And just think like if you win a national championship because you have a good team, that's gonna be fucking the biggest party of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
just helps advance your
a solid
school.
community behind it when you have
Yeah.
a good
Mhm.
program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any dark horses?
Wait, did you say your favorite?
Ohio.
Yeah.
Me and you were rocking Ohio. A dark horse? Like
Wait, did you
sneaky
say
fun?
yours? Ohio
Yeah.
too?
No, I said Utah.
Oh yeah, Utah. Yeah.
Dark horse. I'm gonna go. UMass will be fun. I think UMass will be sneaky fun. You don't hear a lot about it, but Boston guys, UMass will be fun.
They're fucking crazy, Boston.
I'll go
guys.
UMass.
I
UMass is my
think
dark horse.
JMU, just because I see.
Okay, I don't want
You
to
see what?
tank you on that,
What?
but there's no Greek houses at JMU, but they throw.
I just see all the comments on the post,
There's a lot of love from JMU. That's
So
what
it's
you're
like-
saying, yeah.
and I never heard of
Could
them
be a
until
dark
we
horse.
talked about them. So
But it could be a good dark horse. They do rage. They do rage hard. I will say that about JMU. So that's a good one. I like that. What about you?
I'm going with the best kept secret in college football, the James Madison Dukes.
Damn.
JMU?
JMU.
JMU is the dark
Damn.
horse.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
it.
we're rocking with it.
Nice campus too, so I'm excited to see that again.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Okay.
No one's talking about Q's. Upstate New York.
I just not my. It might be fun.
Dark horse.
I've heard
Yeah.
good things about Q's, but it's just like they're definitely a dark horse, one of the dark horses.
Chip is
Yeah.
given like Chip has inside information.
Yeah, I know a
He's
lot of
not
things.
sharing.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
just
he
trying to
does.
keep it. No, I'm just trying to keep
He knows
everything.
if there's no Greek event. I mean,
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I
Bad
just
weekend.
know. I can also tell. Like I go through all the messages. I know where the love's at. You know.
Just
I
'cause
don't
the
know,
love's
man.
there.
Upstate New York, Syracuse, Buffalo, like that. It's close, very close to Buffalo. I would say maybe they just don't know we're coming yet.
They might not. I'm just
That's a
saying
good
right
point,
now
too.
the love will be from three big ones: the Ohio's and JMU.
Yeah.
Ohio's and JMU are definitely the
The
top
amount of
from
people
love.
that commented JMU.
100%. Yeah.
Iowa, dude. When we go to Iowa,
That will be
in season
sick.
5,
Yeah.
that's
That-
like the most commented one that we haven't been to.
Yes. Iowa. I'm.
There's
very
nothing to do
excited
other
for.
than drink. So like, yeah, there's
They're
gonna be a lot of
straight
people.
grimy. Like, let's get after it.
Yeah, they're like so just gritty. Like they're so gritty that their football team doesn't score more than 10 points a game.
That is so. That's so Iowa football.
It's facts.
That is
Yeah.
so Iowa.
They're
football.
just gritty.
Horrible offenses here, man. All time.
They're just
All-time
defensive team.
bad.
They just hold them down.
They're just
They hold them
drink.
down, baby. Yep.
They're just so buckled they can't even make it to the end zone.
They hold them down.
Jake Paul MMA.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
Great.
My guy's killing
Honestly,
it.
dude, I think
Surprise.
this is probably one of the best things he's done in his career this far.
Why?
I think it surprises his fans and the
Surpri-
people.
Yeah, and he's throwing his balls on the table.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's sick. Like he's stepping in the ring, like taking on some like UFC fighters, whatever. Just like going
it's a
into
little more
boxing
technical
fully.
too. This is all out brawl.
Yeah,
You-
and not only that, he called out one of the best MMA fighters of all time, Nate Diaz,
Yeah.
who was ducking him in the boxing event, and now he's saying, "Oh, why don't we fight cage with me?" And now he's offering him boxing event and MMA.
Yeah.
I do agree that takes balls to do.
Balls on the table.
Yeah.
Like straight up, his cock's right fucking there, like hanging.
This guy, unless he's been practicing MMA secretly, like he's only got, when do they want to do the fight?
Bro, even if you're practicing MMA secretly, like you're going up against like a guy who's been in the UFC for how many years? Like 10? Is it like close to 10 years?
He's been
Diaz?
10, probably 10 plus.
If anything,
yeah.
it's 10 plus. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
So,
UFC, you gotta have that dog in you.
yeah.
And like just because Jake's saying that he's gonna do it doesn't mean he has that dog in him. You gotta actually get in the ring and do it.
well,
Like we'll see.
you think he won't do it?
No, like there's difference. He can get into the ring and try to do it, but there's a difference between trying to do it and like actually doing it.
Like you think like he gets in the ring, starts like running away and just like ducking and shit?
No.
Not necessarily, but like he just could like be like timid in the ring and like it just gets manhandled.
Well, he
by
gets
Nate
in.
Diaz.
What I think Jake Paul would have the size advantage, wouldn't he?
I don't know.
They're
Diaz is a
Probably
big
close to the same height.
boy.
No, but Jake
Diaz
has
is
weight
still-
on him. I mean,
Diaz is pretty thick.
No, he's skinny.
No,
He's not
he's
like
pretty
skinny
thin.
dude.
Yeah. I don't know much about the UFC to be honest, but
Like if he like goes to the ground, I feel like Jake. I don't know. I think Nate's also a stand-up guy, right? So-
yeah, they're both stand up. Well, Jake will probably be a stand up guy. Logan was the better wrestler, right? In
Yeah,
high
he
school.
He went to Ohio University
Yeah.
for that.
Logan was pretty nutty at wrestling. I don't know how good Jake was though, because I know he did it too.
I don't know if
how
even
good
know if he
was.
did MMA. I mean,
He did wrestling.
No, they wrestled.
Did he ever
No,
go to
Jake
college
did
for
it
it
too.
though?
No.
No.
He
He
dropped
started
out of
Team
high
10.
school.
Because I think that's a big difference too. Like you can be a high school wrestler, but like going to that next level of being like a college wrestler is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
assuming he could have probably.
I think a
If
lot of
Logan
people would
did
also
it.
just want to see that
Yeah.
him in an MMA fight. You know what I mean?
That would sell
That's a good- yeah.
ridiculous
That's what I'm
numbers.
thinking.
They would
if
just
he
want him
has
to get killed.
Hey, people have been praying for his downfall, like Mac. Would you watch it?
Oh, I definitely like. It's great. It's great for business wise, and because like he knows people are gonna want to pay to watch
Him lose, yeah.
because he's gonna lose the MMA fight. Like,
Yeah.
it's no way.
I mean, I don't know.
All I'm saying is, if he wins that fight, then the UFC is officially a joke.
Why?
Why?
You're going to this.
That isn't.
You have guys who train.
Nate doesn't represent the entire of UFC.
Yes, but like Change said, he's one of the biggest names in the UFC.
Yeah,
and
but
one of the biggest names in the UFC now loses to a kid who
He's not-
has never fought MMA before ever. What does that say about professional
No,
sport?
but he's been good, but he's never been like top fighter for a long time. He's just been like fan favorite,
Well, yeah,
a fan
but
favorite fighter.
Still though,
He's had title fights and stuff though.
No, but like he's not like one of the pound for pound. He's never been considered a pound for pound best fighter. None of that. You know what I mean?
if he's had title fights though, he's been one of the top guys
Yeah, in his
around
division.
there. And now you're having a guy who's literally basically off the street for MMA come in and fight him and beat him. Like, what does that say about the professional sport of UFC and all the other leagues?
I think it says if you put in enough hard work that you could do whatever you want.
A lot of this, don't forget, a lot of this like fighting aspect is mental.
I know.
You know what I mean? So if you beat that guy before you get into the fight, it's different. I feel like.
Yeah.
And Jake seems very confident. And
Well, I think he has to.
That
I
would
know.
be fucked though.
He
It
has
would
to.
honestly would make a joke of the UFC though.
If he won,
Yeah.
It is. It's like you going into the fucking NHL now and like lighting
Yeah.
up, like, let's say.
yeah, but he's almost considered a
Trevor
retired
Zegers.
fighter. Like he's done. Like after the UFC, he doesn't really have any more fights in him. You know what I mean? It's not like it's prime Nate Diaz right now. That if he loses, it's not that bad for the UFC.
Still bad. Dude, Jake has never even fought. Like, this will be his very first MMA fight ever. So it's like literally fucking like you facing Jeremy Yager.
I know, but this is probably going to be a stand-up. This is probably going to be a stand-up fight for most of it, too. Don't forget that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely a bad look. I think he'll lose, but if it's even close, it's bad, I think.
If it's even close. It should be like a first round knockout.
I think there's other factors, dude. In UFC, like when you have weight on the guy, it's a big factor.
I just don't know how much weight. Like they're not going to go into this fight, I think 30, 40 pound difference kind of thing. Like there's going to be maybe 15 max, I'd say, for the weight wise.
Yeah, I mean.
Because weight does do a big factor in fighting. So
yeah.
Does Nate accept? Like that's another question. Like this is an offer.
I think you're a bitch if you don't accept.
And it's like it's a payday.
Yeah,
huge payday.
Bag.
I mean, 2 fights. That's 2 bags.
Huge
like
bag.
I don't know why. Like his UFC is like career is coming to an end. What else? Like this is the perfect way to move on. Kind of. I think.
I agree. And he's been chirping him, and now you're giving like Jake is literally giving him what he asked for. And you can't turn it down. Like you look like a bit. You're getting a bag more than you've ever made in the UFC, basically.
2.
And you're getting it in your own sport against a fucking basically like a shrub.
It should be like a warm up fight for him, essentially.
Yeah.
Even if he loses a boxing fight, it's not even like that embarrassing. I think. Nate.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
I
the
think
style, how he loses. Like if he gets knocked out early, like that's not a great look for him. But still, it's not a huge deal.
Mm-hmm. So
he's pretty tough though. He can take a hit.
Yeah, his like con, I guess, is the boxing match. So if he loses in the boxing, then Jake's gonna be like, well, guess what? I beat you in fucking boxing, and I don't even do MMA. So obviously, I'm gonna lose that.
But that's not even like it's whatever.
For him, it's worth it for the payday. I think. Like why not? Like take that. Like, if it's a couple $1 million he's gonna make off it.
Yeah.
Who says no?
Yeah. Well, overall, he's doing this once again for this like whole fighter pay thing.
Yep.
And signing with like the PFL, Professional Fighters League, to advocate for fighter pay, and apparently 50% of like pay-per-view is going to them. So what do you guys think of like this league versus MMA or the UFC? Do you think it's gonna take off or any pull of UFC fighters to this league?
Dude, I feel like it should, because the one thing that I guess the one con for UFC fighters is if you're not one of the top dogs, you're not getting the greatest of money. You're kind of just getting by, so to speak. And if they hold true, listen, I don't know how much money they're going to have willing to pay for smaller known fighters trying to make their name.
That's the thing.
We don't know the exact numbers. On, like you're saying 50% revenue. How much is 50%?
It's easy to bring big guys and get money, but I don't know about to start small guys and then get them the numbers in.
I'm saying if they do have, but then that's what it means. Like if they can get, 1 or 2 of the bigger guys and then start getting smaller guys over, and they're getting, even if it's like a 25%, like 30% increase in pay for their first few fights, like that's a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but does that make that's a big decision, because now once you leave, you're probably not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And
you're going. It's a risk. It's a risk.
Exactly. Like on the career of the PFL. Whatever.
You can go who has the most odds versus who has, I can potentially be making a little bit more. You know what I mean? You don't know how big that ceiling is if you sign with the PFL, but it could be. Like it definitely could be.
It's gonna take a while though. It's not gonna be like quick overnight.
When do you think if it does stand up?
Look how long the UFC's taken to build up their thing to what it is now.
You need money fights.
Almost 20 plus years. So like I think it's gonna be at least 10 years for this to even like be a relevant thing, to have these big fighters and to actually combat with the UFC.
Yeah,
it's just so hard.
You're gonna have to breed your own like top fighters.
Exactly, that's what the UFC does.
You're not like someone who's fighting their whole life and like is their NHL. I'm gonna speak in hockey terms. Their NHL is the UFC. So like, if my goal is to win a Stanley Cup, like I'm probably not gonna leave the NHL for a couple extra dollars until I do that. So Jake's gonna have to either get like people that have like been in the UFC and like kind of done their thing already to come over and make big fights that way, or breed like their own fighters and potentially get some top UFC stars to come over. But that's tough though, because it's gonna take a long time.
You're asking now the UFC fans to swap over because they.
No.
Also, you're betting on Jake's marketing skills, I think.
He's also not just fighting with the UFC too. He's got the Bellator or whatever. Yeah. He's got that other league. I think Rogan was talking about it. So like, and those leagues have been around for a while.
UFC and Bellator are the top 2. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but I think there's another one too. There's like one something UFC or some shit. Like he was saying on a podcast basically.
Oh, they have the fighting championship.
Something, yeah.
But that's UFC's like lower.
Is it?
And yeah.
Okay, yeah. But like you have to compete with that as well, not just the UFC.
Yeah.
And like look at the Bellator, hasn't even touched the UFC yet, and they've been around a while as well.
They're basically, like you said, doing it on Jake's marketing and stuff, because he's bringing in the people, he's making his name out there.
Yeah.
I think the people who actually like watch the UFC like don't fuck with Jake Paul though. So like I don't know if it's a great ploy to like get him. I know he's gonna sway the younger demographic to watching it, but like I don't think he'll sway like the true like loyal UFC fans to come watch it.
Yeah, like you're saying like the UFC's fan base is the UFC's fan base. Like don't expect basically much.
I just
promotion.
don't think Jake is the guy to bring that fan base over.
Well, I don't think I think his face is going to be probably more so to sell the bigger fights. Those
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the ones that include whatever celebrities, influencers, stuff like that. But I think like the smaller fights are going to obviously just use like regular marketing tactics, and if it's a good fight, that'll sell itself, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think
So
it'll
people
also-
that are fighting fans are gonna want to watch like a good fight, no matter like if Jake's involved or not.
I think though a lot of it was like him too, like in his fights. So I think it's gonna be hard too unless he gets those big names
Yeah,
because
I agree.
he's good at like selling the fight. You know what I mean? For
Yeah,
his
yeah.
fights, I don't know how it'll work for him selling someone else's fights.
It's true. Well, he was doing Serrano. Amanda Serrano was a part of MVP, his most
Yeah,
valuable
he was
promotion. So
promoting her.
he's been hard on her. And Serrano with the girl, was it Katie Taylor? That was the #1 most sold female boxing event ever. So for
Even
his
above
also
any
big
Ronda Rousey
names.
event?
What?
Above any Ronda Rousey event?
My
Because Ronda Rousey was like almost the face of the UFC for a
it
certain
was
point.
number. I don't know the exact, but it was #1 for something.
Yeah, I don't know
it was
who knows.
#1 for something. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew he did
Anyways.
really well with the Serrano fight. So I don't know. I mean, it worked for that, but those are also two really good female boxers.
On the fighting topic, Danis pulls out a KSI fight.
Yeah,
I didn't really see that coming, to be
No,
honest.
dude, we saw that coming a little.
I didn't
bit.
see him pulling out. I thought
Bro,
like something might have happened, but like, bro, you look like a absolute massive
that last
fucking
message
bitch.
that we talked like last time. Like you could just see like he just was not like he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like he just wanted to like he's like a troll. He wants to get his name in there,
Yeah.
get a little hype, and then he's out of there.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
I think so too. I don't think like
You
his
could have
name
got so
should-
much more if he just like went in and knocked out KSI.
or even got knocked out. It's a payday either way. I think like him putting his name in is just a waste of time now.
Facts.
No one
And
wants
it's
to
just
see
ruining.
him fight. No one wants to see him fight.
Yeah.
His career's kind of like fucked.
Yeah.
He doesn't even fight MMA.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you had this going for you, and he backed out of this.
Exactly.
So now like his next thing, like bro, I don't know what you're doing. No one gives a shit about you anymore.
Exactly.
Or it cares. Like the people that did care about you probably don't care about you anymore. As fucked up as that sounds. But Mac
Yeah.
was right. Mac predicted that right though. Mac got that
Yeah,
right.
like Steph said, he's a troll. Like he just wants to get his name out there for a bit.
Yeah.
So dumb. What a stupid way, like trying to get your name out there. Like it got out there for a bit, but now like no one's talking to you. Like you're not going to continue getting these opportunities if
Yeah.
you do this.
Yeah, he did it once.
If you just
and-
went through with this, you would have got potentially another opportunity to get your name out there again and just continue doing
He
that.
got lucky that he got his name out there this time because he already did it once.
Yeah, and
Troll
low
with the Jake
key,
Paul.
as like a professional fighter that he is, he should be able to easily participate in these fights
You
without
should
getting
want
too
to.
much damage.
You
to
should
him.
want to. I feel like
Yeah.
this is your sport.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? You're a professional.
Yeah.
I think we throw that term too much though.
But
Professional.
he was like actually like on a camp and stuff behind McGregor and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a professional. I would
Like
say
I'm pretty sure he had a
professional MMA guy.
UFC contract. I don't know if it like fell out or whatever. I don't know.
He was at one point like one of the biggest jiu-jitsu guys, like one of the
Yeah,
best
there's
jiu-jitsu guys.
There's also like don't forget like jiu-jitsu world championships that happen like
yeah.
behind it, like that are not as big
Yeah.
and televised.
Yeah. But his series of tweets afterwards makes it look like he was not the one to pull out and that there's like some big truth behind what's going to like what actually happened, where maybe there's something in the contract with the weights or whatever, but he probably signed an NDA or something that he can't say anything until the fight is over. But he
Wait.
made a series of tweets right after the announcement saying that like the truth is going to shock you and shit.
Wait, what were the tweets? Just
That,
down
exactly.
that line.
The
I
truth
think he
will
could be
shock
trolling
you.
again. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
Oh, it
could
could be
be
that too.
That
Yeah.
could be
I mean,
Yeah.
like
trying to stir the pot even
yeah,
more.
it's just like oh my god, keep his name like still running a little bit.
Make it seem like it's not his fault and just
Yeah.
keep the ball rolling a little bit. Yeah, I
Like
could see
what do you have
that.
to lose? You already
Literally nothing. You already lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, good
Yeah.
point.
Temper steps in. What are
Yep.
your guys' thoughts on that?
I think it's a good like. I don't really know who else could step in.
Slim.
Slim?
I think KSI is scared of Slim.
I don't
Slim
think
knocked the
I don't-
fuck out of
I
Temper,
don't think
bro.
Slim is a big enough name. for him.
Slim knocked out Temper, and he went with Temper
But
instead
people
of Slim.
don't know who Slim is yet.
But I agree. I think if you're KSI though, that is true. If you're KSI, you're more so going. You want a hard fight right now, bro.
But you have a lot of people in the FaZe clan to promote this fight now. and a lot of you like who is like I understand Slim did good, but he doesn't really have much following behind him.
So
You have
he
the
just went for
entire like
promo.
phase.
Yeah,
like,
you're having
FaZe is
all of
massive
phase.
right now.
Yeah, you're having all of phase back. I can see it from a marketing standpoint because Slim would definitely not be like an ideal big name.
Exactly.
Still like a, he's big in the space, but not phase backed big.
Yeah.
But he's gonna win. Like
I think he'll win too.
What do you
He
think?
should win.
What
He
do
should
you
win by at least knockout or TKO or something.
Okay. 6 rounds. 6 rounds is like it's not the
It's
3
6
rounds. 6 round fight.
Bro, if KSI has been working this long, I think he should.
I think he should. If he doesn't, that's an L in my opinion. If he
I
doesn't knock
think
him out.
it's. I don't think he's gonna knock him out,
Dude,
I think
Temper got knocked out. I don't think Temper's that good.
Slim looked good. Like Slim
No,
looked.
Slim looks good too. I agree.
I'm basing it on KSI's. If KSI doesn't have a massive improvement from his previous fight with Logan Paul, I think Temper has a chance of winning. A good chance of winning, because he was like so just wild. Like, and Temper and Slim's fight actually looked like they knew how to box. Like they both had a decent like style, a decent stance. Like they knew how to box. And KSI was super just wild to get against his fight with Logan. So
It's hard to see, but I think KSI it has to win.
yeah, he does have to win. I agree with that. I think Slim would have beat him, to be honest. I think he was scared of Slim.
Damn, that's all.
No, I think also Slim is very good. He just doesn't have a big enough name. Like
Mac, what do you think?
Honestly, I think Nick KSI is going to knock him out. So,
So-
just another stepping stone in his
In the
process
thing?
to Jake.
Yeah, I think he should. It's 6 rounds, dude. If you don't knock out,
wait, isn't that an awkward amount? Isn't it?
6 rounds?
It's
It
like
was 5 or it's
it's
12.
like a what, like exhibition?
It's
or is
usually
it-
No, it's a professional
like
fight.
8, 12,
Is it?
10.
Yeah, professional fight. 6 rounds.
Yeah,
I
maybe
guess
it's
not like
a-
the full. Like I swear it's like 12 rounds usually.
Yeah.
The big ones.
Jake went, what, 8 with Tyson? With
Anderson.
Anderson was
Might have been 10 with Anderson.
8 or 10.
No,
I
it was
think he had 8
I think it
for
was a big
Woodley's.
amount.
It was
because
definitely
I
8 because I
remember.
remember didn't he knock him down in the 8th?
Who knows?
I
So.
don't know.
remember.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't matter. But also on this like conspiracy here, but on the note of the Danis thing, with his tweet saying the truth will shock you, Temper was listed on this like Misfits card, but had no opponent.
That is true.
No, I thought it said undisclosed.
Undisclosed.
Yeah, no opponent.
That's
Like no announced opponent.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like KSI is the one he's facing.
Wait, what do you think though? I think it's just like he didn't have a
Oh.
fighter and then he's just fighting him now.
I don't know.
what are you
Conspiracy.
trying to
Maybe
think?
this was planned that they like didn't like KSI didn't want to fight Danis and
Yeah, but that would be weird
Plan
to
to
put him on the
fight
card
Temper.
then in general. They wouldn't have put him in the card and they just been
No,
like
you
know
put
what
him
I
as a
mean?
backup. He
Yeah.
was never gonna fight anyone unless
No,
it was.
just
He was
don't
always
even
gonna fight
mention him on the
KSI.
card. And then you'd be like, just add him to the card. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to mention him yet.
well, maybe it makes it look like it wasn't planned if you didn't.
Yeah.
If you had him on the card.
I just don't think that makes sense.
No, you don't
I
think
don't
so.
see that. I don't see that happening.
Especially with what Dance
don't
was
think-
saying, like, oh, I don't even have a trainer. Like, I'm just doing this myself. Like, doesn't sound like he was
I
taking
really
that
think-
seriously. So I don't think KSI was trying to duck him.
Exactly. I
That's
really think if
true.
there's one guy KSI is scared of, it's not Dennis. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I get that too.
okay.
I don't know. I'm curious though. What if Danis knows something low key that we all don't know?
Fuck. I guess we'll all be surprised. I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Speaking of surprises, college football. natty
TCU is a
champs.
big surprise making it all the way here.
Mac.
Was it a surprise though?
Is that tough? What
yeah,
happened?
yeah, definitely a surprise. I watched the game fully. I've watched Michigan football for a long time. That was the worst football game I've ever seen Michigan football play.
What went wrong?
Too early, the pick six, not converting in the red zone. That was pretty fucking bad. Getting a pick or getting that touchdown play and then the fumble on the goal line.
That was bullshit.
That just like
That's a touchdown.
And then just the big plays. They kept giving up too much big plays to TCU.
They did.
They played a horrible game.
I
Two
think-
pick sixes also hurts. That's 14
Pick
points.
sixes,
that,
yeah.
Like you just, you're
I
fucked
think
up.
TCU is just underrated.
Really?
I kind of agree. After watching them play against Michigan, like they just offense could not be stopped.
They were running.
I don't think so.
Really?
What do you mean?
I think like after watching like the Michigan game, yes, they look good, but that's a bad Michigan like game. That's them playing horribly. You look at the Kansas State versus Alabama game. What did Alabama do to Kansas State?
They shit pumped them.
They shit pumped them.
Yeah.
And what did Kansas State do to TCU?
They beat
Dude,
them.
that is
They
not
beat
a
them.
fair
Yeah,
comparison.
like, that's
I'm just
terrible.
saying. I'm just
I
saying
don't think
this.
that's a
Like,
good
I don't
comparison.
think TCU is as good as everyone. Like, it's a great story. Great story. They look at the roster.
Ohio State also, or no?
What?
Michigan beat Ohio State and then barely.
I just said they played a bad game. And look at on paper.
I know,
too.
but Michigan beat Ohio State. Ohio State very tight game with Georgia, and then like TCU beats Michigan. So you're saying Michigan can beat Ohio State. TCU can beat Georgia.
I just said they played a bad game, and look at it this way. Think of how
Maybe
many
Kansas played a bad game.
Think of how many 5 stars that Georgia, Michigan. Well, Michigan doesn't have a shit ton compared to Georgia and Ohio State. Compared to like TCU, they have 1 5-star with a bunch of 3-star players.
Who, TCU?
TCU, like just talent wise on paper, Georgia's here, TCU's there. Coaching wise, Sonny Dykes, great fucking coach, I think. But like Kirby's like top 3 coach.
This is an underdog story.
It's a great underdog story right now.
So predictions. So keep in mind, it is right now. Game started 15 minutes ago. So the game's currently live. We all have bets. So what is your prediction for the game? Or do you think it's just going to be Georgia's just going to run through them like Steph runs through chicks?
So the thing about TCU's offense is they're big play and they're very running oriented.
Yep.
Georgia's got the number 1 rush defense in the country.
Yeah.
And they have very good interior defense like on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be they're going to cover the spread. I also have a cheeky bet of Georgia winning 31 to 36 points.
Okay, relax here.
you have
fucking
like
what are you saying, bro?
19
I have
to
like
25.
15 points
You
less
said
than
you had
That's a
19 to
big
25.
That's 5 points less.
Okay, whatever.
Guy said right.
Like you're trying to throw me under the
19 to
bus.
30 though. You're going to 25. I have 19.
It's 1 extra touchdown he gets from
Straight
your
up,
range
bro.
to his range.
Steph's like, whoa, dude, like relax over there.
So what are your bets? So you definitely have Georgia to cover.
Georgia to cover. I have Brock Bowers to 51 to 75 receiving yards.
That's a good bet.
And the first score of the game for him. And then I have that score. Just like I put $10 down to fucking win $160.
Nice.
Because I don't think they're win by 30, but just this.
So Steph,
While I've been praising TCU, I'm going Georgia.
That's a little weird because you have been praising TCU.
I just think Georgia's a fucking wagon. Exactly.
Yep. So you're hammering this. So what are your
19.
bets?
I also did a bet similar to Mac. I did 19 to 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I did
Points to win by.
points to win. I think that's all I did.
Okay, nice. What about you?
You didn't do
Chance?
any like spreads or anything?
No, I didn't like the
Spread.
Yeah.
So you're not that confident, I guess.
No, I mean I
So
put
you weren't-
19
you
to
weren't-
25.
You weren't confident in
No, I'm
hitting
not
the
gonna do this
Georgia
spread.
13 and a half, but you did 19 to 25.
And 19 to 25 is my spread bet. You understand?
Oh, yeah. I
Like,
mean,
I'm
you
not gonna
could
bet on
put.
the spread and that.
It just started the game, by the way.
Like I'm not
Oh, it
gonna
just
bet on the
started?
spread
Yeah.
and it's just like a double
TCU's
bet.
ball.
I know I'm just putting my.
Well, you're
money on
hedging a bit, so like maybe they don't win by.
No, see-
Maybe they win by 26. You lose your bet, but you would have won the
winning by
spread.
19 to 25.
Fuck you, Steph. Okay? Fuck you. Matt Chance, what are your
I
bets?
think that's way too big of a blowout for a natty championship game. If this is all like a fucking love child story, TCU at least has to cover.
It's got to be a game.
Why do they have to at least have to cover?
It's gotta
Because
be a
this is like a big storyline of blah blah blah. TCU like does this big thing. You know they're moving to that 12-team playoff soon, so they got to show that those bottom tier teams are good enough to make it far. So you can't get blown out in the championship. Maybe Georgia does win, but not by 13 and a half
Should have got
points.
balls
Georgia by
out
10.
and-
I hit the Horned
So
Frogs.
wait.
Money line.
You're saying it's rigged then?
What?
No, I'm saying you said this like is a great storyline, so I'm going to continue on your storyline and
No,
saying
but you're just
TCU
saying they have to show that the bottom teams can hold on to it. You're basically insinuating that's rigged.
potentially, yeah.
Okay.
I think some big sporting events could definitely be
Wait,
tampered with a bit,
But a
but
better story would be if TCU wins. No,
yeah. So that's why.
you should do money line.
I
then.
also did the money line. Let's go. I did TCU first half cover 7.5. TCU full game cover 13.5. TCU money line. I did. What was the other one?
Yeah,
Something about a yes. Oh, defensive teams touchdown, and then
No team to score 3 in a row.
no. Fuck, I forget the other one. I'll remember it. You
Oh,
can
good.
tell yours.
I
But yeah,
went,
hammer TCU.
hammering TCU. I'm doing TCU
Horny
to cover.
Frogs tonight.
Listen, I don't expect them to win. Georgia will win. I think it's just general math. But like 13 is just for a finals game. Like I thought Georgia was gonna blow out Ohio State. They didn't. They almost lost, bro.
Do you want to know why Mac
What?
just said fuck right there?
Why?
Because you think Georgia's gonna win, which means TCU's gonna win, baby.
Every
but you-
time Chip tries to bet for the team that I want.
Wait,
they
you bet Georgia?
Usually lose.
No, he didn't bet Georgia.
No, Georgia's gonna. I think Georgia's
Bet
gonna win.
TCU.
But
I
he
bet,
wants.
No, he bet on the story TCU.
Okay.
no, I bet on TCU to
Actually, no,
cover.
it's when he puts his money to it. That's
Exactly. That's what I mean.
People are
just
gonna
like
hate.
the Michigan game.
People are gonna hate. You're blaming me on the Michigan game?
No, I'm not.
No,
but
Michigan fucking blew that day.
It doesn't help your case.
It doesn't help my case, but Michigan sucked that day. You got to be honest. Michigan
I
sucked.
admitted that
Michigan
they
sucked.
sucked.
Michigan
I
sucked.
did.
Okay,
He
what are your
said
bets? What are your bets?
TCU to cover 13 because I think any game can be close. High emotions, high fucking everything. And I do like it. I don't think they will win. I think Georgia will win, but I think it's going to be closer than people expect. 7 to 10 points. Georgia will win. The cover and the over. I saw a stat. It was like the past 5 finals, Natty Champs finals, where like the average points was 64.5, 65. 63 is
Really?
looking really good. Yes.
I do like that because both teams haven't seen each other before, and you
Dude, it's
know they
new.
don't know, not even the same conference.
Yeah.
So, I do like the over. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be a shootout. I see TCU's able to put up points. Georgia is
Yeah.
as much of a great defense they have. The last 2 games they got like a lot of points scored on them.
Yep.
So I could see
Yep.
it being a big blow.
So that's my bets. Mm-hmm.
nice.
Nice.
Steph, do you want to talk about Tate
Yeah.
being hospitalized? What happened there?
I mean, apparently the Matrix attacked him.
yeah.
Fuck. The Matrix is real.
Really?
So we've been told.
Oh my god.
Do you think this is a setup? Do you think
I
that
don't
in the
even know
next
if this
couple
is
weeks
real.
he's gonna
I wanted
die?
to know what happened. Like, what is he? Did you guys know the specifics of his attack?
No.
Or just been hospitalized?
I don't
right?
think they released.
It's not
details.
really-
Wait, it's been an attack? Someone attacked
No,
him?
that's what
He's saying the Matrix.
No,
attacked him.
Andrew
think-
Tate tweeted. He's like, I've been attacked by the Matrix.
Yeah.
So
It's
Well,
not. I don't
obviously
think it's
he's
out.
not running his account.
oh, I know. So that's what I meant by attacked.
It's not out. I don't think what happened to him is out, but he was hospitalized. Like I don't know what happened.
Shit.
What do you think though? Like, do you think the Matrix is kind of trying to like fuck his ass?
I have no idea,
No.
to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his name's so big, maybe people in jail don't like him. Who knows?
Yeah, that could be a reason.
Could be it too.
He could have got beat
Like,
up in
dude,
jail.
killing him would be so, like you said, indicator that it's like, government trying to silence you.
Yeah, dude. This is like someone that,
I don't know.
like, I get it. You know, there's been those conspiracies of like the crypto people dying, for example. But it's all like very low key. Like you're not going to know about it unless it's broadcasted.
Yeah.
But
it's
everyone knows about this guy. So if they just if he dies randomly, like
you kind of know.
you know that it was that someone did it purposely.
It's almost like he kind of hacked a code basically because the people that always end up just dying, they're not maybe as known. So because he gains such a big following of like just mass audience, just absolute clout, like getting rid of him.
And said he would never. He said I would never kill myself, guys. So if I randomly die, like
not the type of guy.
this is not like this is
Something's
100%
happened to me.
set up.
Something happened to me.
Yes,
Bro,
something happened to
And
him.
imagine these jails like in Romania. They're probably even more like ruthless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, apparently the U.S. Embassy had some hand in like getting him arrested.
Like detaining him or whatever.
Yeah.
So you think he went to the U.S. I guess do they hold prisoners there?
No.
No, right?
No.
I don't know. That's
Andrew
fucking
Tate,
weird.
man.
Fucking wild.
If he dies,
I
the
will
Matri-
follow in his footsteps. I will become the next Andrew Tate.
Okay, I'm all about this. I'm all for this. We'll get the razors. Okay, Mac will shave
Wait,
your
that is
fucking head.
not what I meant, bro.
Oh, he's bald. So
No,
we gotta
you gotta
first
do
like
the
chop
bald.
your
You
fucking
know
thing
fucking
off.
chance.
You gotta
No,
do
dude,
it.
we gotta do this,
That is
bro.
not what I'm talking
can't say you're
about.
the next
I already
Andrew
know
Tate.
where to get a base shoot. I'm already fucking on it. We'll get you the suit, Taylor, and
you
everything.
cigar.
Going
We'll
wild.
get you
Fat
cigar.
cigar.
I don't even have a beard. First of
No, dude, you could work that stash in the
Mac,
beard.
are
combo.
you thinking what I'm thinking?
What?
You fucking, I'll get the suit. You rip his fucking hair off.
rip my hair off.
You
No,
gotta-
we'll shave it
You gotta
off.
start hitting the gym though if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, you said you wanted to get rid of the mullet.
Do
This is
100
your
push-ups.
chance.
There is no chance.
10 push-ups.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm
5
not talking to
push-ups.
you.
Goodbye to water.
Wait, why?
Sparkling water.
No, fuck that.
Your vape fucking gone.
I
Don't
have a
even.
vape.
Word.
Oh.
You already
I've
stepping.
seen you fucking hit one of our
I don't have a
videographers'
vape. I
vapes.
never lied.
Staff.
I don't have a vape, buddy.
Okay.
Dude, you suck on like a fucking chimney.
Yeah,
man.
buddy.
10 push-ups.
No.
It's on your way
Bro,
to
I have
being
my
Tate.
gear on right now. We're doing a podcast.
Okay. I
Yeah.
think the podcast.
Be
would
professional, man.
Come on.
Gosh.
Sorry. Fuck. My
I'm gonna
bad.
get some I'm gonna start sweating.
Well, your hands are always sweating, right? So it's not
Yeah.
like that.
Wait, why are you smiling? Did Georgia score or something?
No.
Yo.
What the
T-
fuck, man?
I'm sorry, man. I got excited. TCU got the ball first. They got stopped. Georgia's at the 21 for the TCU right now.
All right. Well, I said Georgia will win, so this is fine. We need some scores to run it up.
I just need a touchdown to fucking Brock Bauer.
Anyways, back to the murdering stuff.
Oh, they did score. They did score.
Wait, did they?
6-0.
Oh, wait. Who was it?
Ow. Steph is just his pants. I'm hitting a painting in the wall. Max on his phone. This is a mess.
No, what's
You
going
did.
on?
Bring it back to the other
Touchdown.
chance. Bring it
Hey,
fucking
he
back.
fucking said that. You didn't need to say that. They scored. That was like literally within seconds.
All right, let's
Yeah.
bring it back
Okay.
to something
Fuck.
darker and really fucking disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Idaho murderer was found.
Yep.
Brian Koberger.
Why you been saying that with a smile on your face?
Sorry,
no.
Little
I just like
sister.
talk like that. I'm sorry.
I think the
It was
story is
actually
very
sad.
interesting, though.
Very sad.
Yes,
Not
very
smiling
sad.
about it, but happy that the killer was found.
Yep, of course.
You know, families could rest. You know, they know that the person not on the loose anymore. Crazy story about how they found him, about what his background is. Like, more news coming out about the girls actually in the house.
Mm-hmm.
One of them saw him and had him like walk. He walked by her.
Right after the stabbing, right?
So I guess it wasn't public information, because if it was public, then he would know that she knew his like build and all that stuff, and he probably would have went on the run even more. So they hid it until now that they found him. So one of the girls, so we were all like, how did no one hear anything, blah 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 blah. But one of the girls that was in the house heard one of the other ones like screaming and like yelling and crying for help, opens up her door, and Brian fucking Koberger walks right by her.
Bro, even that part, it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Walks right by her and
That's fucked.
goes out the back sliding door.
How did he like not go for her?
I don't know.
What I'm-
I guess like
It seems targeted maybe then.
very targeted for
yeah.
sure.
He didn't want her.
Yeah. He was like, he had to get out at that point.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that
know
doesn't make
what-
sense, because there was a random guy there was not supposed to be there, right?
It was a boyfriend though, I think.
But if they were in the same bed, kind
Oh,
of.
I
Like, you
guess.
kind of like she's going,
Okay,
he's gone.
I get it.
I'm just My bad.
But yeah, he was a TA at Wazoo. So we were Washington State. We were literally there.
we were there
That's
in March.
insane.
That
there.
is crazy. And one of the kids, bro, like he went back to teaching the next day. Like there was a Washington State student that fucking there was an interview with him saying that like he went to class. This guy was his TA after like the murderers.
That's
Went back to his
fucked.
normal
He
life
just
after.
went back to it, and like he was amongst all those kids. Like that is also.
But that's
fucked to
just like
think about.
psychotic shit. You
Yeah.
know
Well,
what
I
I
mean, I think to be a murder, there's a certain level of like psycho that you are, and this
Yeah.
guy's probably just mentally
It-
fucked.
But yeah.
to go 4 people, man, like that.
That's just absurd.
Nuts. Yeah. I can only imagine like how that girl feels.
Bro,
like,
she's probably
she was apparently
traumatized.
yeah, in shock.
that changes you, man.
Went back and like locked herself in the room until like the morning, which is why nothing was called. And I can only imagine what she was going through.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it is quite crazy to like think that, you know, nothing was even like she waited all that time. But
Yeah, I mean-
you're not in that situation. Like
At,
I would
at
be
least
fucking
nothing
like,
else happened,
shitting
so
my
like it didn't
pants.
really affect it. Like they caught the guy now, and he didn't do anything after that period.
yeah. That's true. But to give some background on him, so he studied criminology, and he was at this college in Pennsylvania, and his professor wrote the autobiography for a well-known serial killer, BTK. And what does BTK stand for?
Bind, torture, kill. I think.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you know that?
I googled it after.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
So he potentially had contact with this serial killer who's in jail for 175 years, 10 life sentences, where he did killings from 1974 to 1991, and they didn't catch him until 2005. It was considered a cold case, which is basically like it's just cold. Like we can't find
it.
it.
Yeah.
We've done
Yeah.
everything we've done. It's basically dropped until more evidence is found. So this guy would send letters to the police and stuff over from like after his last killing 91 up until probably like 94, because he went on a decade hiatus, but up throughout all that time 71 to 94 he was sending letters of like to the media, to police, detailed descriptions of his killings, of like what he did, blah blah blah. They couldn't find him, went on a decade hiatus with no information, so it was considered cold. In 2005 he came back basically like this guy basically wanted to get caught like at this point, so he came back and was like asked the police, I don't know how he asked them, but with it keeping himself unidentified, but he asked, could I send information like on a floppy disk, whatever, or can it be tracked back to me? And they said no, which it's true, it can't be tracked back. However, the way they caught him is like there was the deleted Microsoft Word document on this floppy disk in the metadata that the police then found, and in that metadata of the Microsoft Word document, there was his name and a name of a church. However, that wasn't enough information for them to arrest him. So they got a warrant for a test that his daughter did at Kansas State University. I'm assuming because it's like a public government university, they can easily get a warrant for that to get DNA from her to match that DNA with DNA that they had under one of the people's fingernails that he killed from years ago. And it was a very close like match, basically saying it's family. And that gave him enough information for them to go and kill him. So his professor, Brian's professor, did an autobiography on this guy, this big killer. And they're thinking that that could have potentially had a play, you know, in his mind,
Messed up
whether
his
he
head.
talked to him to go and do these killings himself. Obviously didn't go as well as this BTK guy.
Yep.
Because he's caught. But
Thank God.
quite fucking wild to think about.
That is fucked. That is fucked.
I did not know all that information.
That was quite impressive how you just articulated
Yeah, we
all
were
that.
just learning right
that
there.
was actually like, I was just stuck there like, wow.
read about it. It's interesting.
How
as
many,
fuck,
how many
bro.
people did BTK
10.
kill? 10?
Yeah, over 9
Huh.
from
Bro, just
75
think
to
about
71.
that though. That's so fucked up. You can't do anything. Then he tortures you, cuts you up, whatever he fucking wants to do, and then he kills you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
So I'm assuming his professor had done interviews and stuff with him to obviously write a book about him.
Yeah.
And he must have had. They're thinking he might have had contact with him.
Maybe, or at least he definitely probably asked his
Had access.
professor a lot about it to like kind of get to know more about it, because maybe he had like
He
those
said-
twisted thoughts beforehand.
Yeah,
And this
It
kind
was
of just
like
sparked him more.
that's
Interviews and stuff, right? That I think that he had like access to
Yeah.
of him.
Mm. Crazy.
fucked, man.
But glad he's found the dad. And they got pulled over in Illinois.
Pennsylvania?
No,
Scranton.
Indiana.
Oh, that was beforehand.
Yeah, they got pulled over in Indiana. They knew it was him, but they told the police there to just go pull him over to try to get some more information out of him. And the dad was in the car with him. They were driving from Washington State to Pennsylvania. And during this pullover, the police was asking questions. Like, the police knew it was him,
Yeah.
but he couldn't do anything. But he was just asking questions, and the dad, dude, was answering these questions like fully, like, "Oh, we're coming from Washington State. Yeah, my son's a TA there. Blah 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 blah." Like, spitting so much information, and you could see the Brian in the fucking driving the car in the driver's seat, like looking at him, like, "What the fuck is like?"
Is this recorded? Like, is
This
this
recorded? Yeah,
It's a
body
body
cam
cam
footage.
footage.
Oh shit! I need
Yeah.
to watch this.
Yeah,
I need to watch
Damn.
he was like looking at him like, holy fuck, it's crazy, bro, crazy.
Life
Is that
is
just
probably-
letting him
Imagine
out?
the parents didn't even go back with him. They were like, "Yo, fuck you," basically.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He didn't
parents
pay for
didn't
his
go
attorney
back.
either.
Yeah, no, he has a state appointed attorney.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Damn.
It's giving me actually chills. Pretty
Yeah,
fucked.
you're looking pretty. You like care about this?
It's crazy, dude.
It's insane.
It's like college town. It's like in the middle of Idaho. It's pretty crazy.
that is
That's what
fucked.
happened.
You guys could have seen this guy.
We might have crossed paths at one point.
Exactly.
We went to that
on a
Walmart
sidewalk.
man in Ohio, in Idaho. I mean,
Yeah, that was a shitty Walmart.
it's pretty average Walmart.
No,
I'd
the
say.
people were in there though. We were kind of like, "Yo, these people suck." You
I
didn't
don't know,
think?
I guess
Matt,
it's-
Maddie agrees. Maddie's literally agreeing with me. Remember, we were like, "Yo, like we should like get the fuck out of here like as soon as possible."
I don't know. It's just in Idaho. I just
Yeah.
remember getting the fucking VR headsets from there.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
All right, you want to move on to fan questions? Brighten up the mood a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that was great though. Thank you for that little teaching.
You're
Stetson
welcome.
Bennett.
It was
touchdown.
actually really interesting.
You learn something new.
Murder
every day.
cases with Chanchy every week, baby. I'm loving it. All right,
Oh.
debate question time. What the hell's wrong?
Georgia's in the red zone again.
Let's go, baby.
Well, we need them to score a lot of points, right? Because we have the over.
And we got 19
Shut up,
25.
Steph. Anyways, fan question time. Anyone watching on the Squad Brunch podcast on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Answer literally any questions you guys have. We take it straight from the YouTube and we answer them here. We only have one this week. This is from my boy Jordy Julia. I think there was like an asterisk there, so it might be Jordy Julia. Sorry if I'm butchering that. That might be
JJ?
so wrong.
Maybe JJ?
JJ, thank you, JJ. Question for you guys: would you consider a Buzzin Across America, a Buzzin Across Europe, and what 5 cities would you like to party at? So, Steph, starting with you, if we were to go to Europe, what 5 cities would be on your list?
All right. No explanation, right? It's just
I mean, you can explain.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, Paris.
Okay. You like Eiffel Towering?
I feel like it's just the city of love. Maybe I'll find my wife there.
Ooh, yeah. This year is the year of love.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you mean that? Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it.
No, but you're a fan of the Eiffel Tower.
Paris.
Yeah. It
Yep.
looks nice.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Great
yeah.
statue.
Warm
Great
croissants.
structure.
Yep.
French kissing.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Baguettes.
Baguettes, baby.
Yep.
Crepes.
Kylian Mbappe.
Of course. You got to bring a dude in that. Yep.
Soccer players.
I love that,
Come
my
on.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, but Ibiza. That's
Ibiza.
Pretty-
Ibiza.
pretty obvious. I feel like
that's a good one.
London.
Why?
A lot of soccer teams in London. Good, KSI, Sidemen.
We're not going.
We're not going for like
soccer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
it's just
partying,
like-
right?
I mean, if we're partying, I have a chance to go maybe to a soccer game now.
Oh, okay, like on the.
No, but London's also a popular like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of
yeah,
the biggest
yeah.
cities in Europe. Yeah.
Madrid, just because
That's a good
Real
one.
Madrid.
Okay, so
Favorite
you're
country.
relating everything
Oh
to
my
soccer, right?
Yo,
I mean, this is,
we're not going
this
on a
is-
fucking soccer
you may
team.
not have answered this question
I would
correctly.
think it would be cool to club in Madrid.
We've never been to one soccer game in all of Buzzin Across America.
Yes, but I would love to go to a soccer game.
Okay. So
Like,
this
we're
is
going-
his personal Buzzin Across
Well,
Europe.
no shit.
Okay. What's number 5?
This is literally my
I'm
list.
excited for
What's
five.
number 5?
What's the other one?
Fucking
Amsterdam.
Juventus?
Amsterdam.
That's a shot.
All right, why?
Okay.
Drugs.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's
bro.
great, dude.
Oh my
That a good
god.
list?
I really like. Did you plan on answering 5 with just drugs?
No.
Okay, nice. That was
No,
good.
I knew they were.
Oh,
known
okay,
for it.
got you. Okay, nice.
Holy shit.
That was fucking awesome.
Okay.
All right. I got 5 here. Number 1, Ibiza, Spain. Obviously one of the best party cities in the world.
Yep.
You see it all the time. Got to hit that up. 2, Berlin, Germany.
Good one.
Reason why?
Good one.
Tons of German fans. Not tons, but the only ones from Europe I see are from
Exactly.
Germany.
Yeah. Out of
Yep.
the European.
Yeah, big beer drinkers.
Germany
you know,
fucks.
they like to get after it. Berlin, Germany.
Oh, dude, what's that fest? There's a fest that goes on.
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah. Is
Yeah.
that where they drink the beer?
Fun fact: that's actually hosted in September, not October.
What was that movie that we watched?
I
Remember we watched it? I swear.
There is an Oktoberfest movie.
Yeah, we watched it. I swear.
I don't remember
When?
watching that
Wait,
movie.
when did we
but
do
When
this?
have we all watched a movie together?
I don't know.
It's been a long time.
Maybe it was me and Matty.
It was. He's shaking his head. Yes. Number 3, Amsterdam, Netherlands. Obviously.
Was it because of drugs?
Red light district.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
one red light district, drugs. Yep.
Yeah. Number 4, Mykonos, Greece.
Good one.
Huge
Good one.
party city. And they like to get after it.
I've never
Pretty similar to
actually
Ibiza.
Heard of that city?
Mykonos?
Mykonos?
It's pretty well known.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
big
thought it
one.
was Athens. No? Athens, Greece?
That's the biggest, but
Okay.
Mykonos. I think some bigger party one.
Which is a
It's
one
like
with
an
all
island,
the
or it's
white,
on the water.
white buildings. Is that just Greece in general?
I think that's just Greece.
Just
Yeah.
Greece. Yeah.
And number 5, Dublin, Ireland.
Oh, that's
That's a good one, too.
one.
Big
It's a-
drinkers,
yeah.
Irish people.
Fuck.
So
That's a good
a
one.
pub golf in Dublin, Ireland would be quite
Fuck, I didn't even think
wild.
about Dublin.
But
Damn it.
no Guinness.
no kidding.
Yeah, definitely no.
They're gonna be
Guinness.
insulted if you fucking don't like the Guinness.
They're Guinness guys?
I feel like
Yeah,
they have
dude.
beers
Ireland
like Guinness a little
loves
better.
Guinness. Their
Fuck.
dark beers
Maybe
and
we
shit. They
never go
love
there.
that. You don't want to go?
No.
Okay. What about you, Mac?
St. Patty's Day in Ireland would be sick.
So
St.
sad.
Patty's Day
So
would be.
sick.
I got Ibiza, obviously.
A
Or
5?
Ibiza? No, I mean this is just.
Oh, just no order.
No order.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine
Oh,
was-
I went.
I'm just listing.
Yeah, just
Sure,
for
okay.
fun.
I'm just
Ibiza?
listing. Ibiza, obviously one of the most well-known party cities.
Yeah.
I got Amsterdam in there too. Red light district. Can't go wrong with that. I have Prague, Czech Republic.
Okay.
I've seen that.
Okay.
I've just been seeing that it's really good, and they have really good like bar life there, and like a lot of
Yeah,
history.
I've
Very
heard
nice,
that.
very nice
I'm
city
pretty sure
as well.
Andrew Tate hangs out there a little bit sometimes.
Doesn't surprise me. I also have Rome in there. Great food,
Okay.
beautiful Italian ladies in there, and
I was
I want to see
I was gonna
Italy.
add Rome.
And then last, I got Mykonos as well. Greece is the one country I want to go to the most in Europe. So and that's like one of the best spots there.
Yeah.
Right off the water, boat parties,
I've heard Greece is
Boat parties.
beautiful.
fucking vibes, man.
Yeah.
That is
Vibes.
fucking vibes.
Vibes.
That does scream vibes, Greece. That's a good list. All 3 of you guys. My number 5, I went Berlin, Germany, just on the fact that it's such a drinking-oriented country that just has really good vibes. So I go Berlin in my 5. 4, I went Amsterdam, Netherlands. You know, red light district. I wasn't thinking more so about the drug. It was more so the red light district, but I like where your head's at stuff. 3, I went Barcelona, Spain. Heard Barcelona has some beautiful women.
Bad
Madrid,
bitches.
very similar.
Similar to the Madrid one. I've heard Barcelona was awesome and really good nightlife. Like
lot of
just
people
top
like
tier
Barcelona.
clubbing. Yeah, for clubbing nightlife, apparently Barcelona is one of the best. 2, I went Split, Croatia for the boat parties.
that the
I
one
was
where they have
really
the-
looking for a Croatia one, but I didn't see any big name
Split,
Croatian
Croatia
cities.
for the
Split is
yacht.
the biggest one.
Split, I think Split's one of the biggest.
Is that where
Croatia.
Yacht Week is?
I think that's where Yacht Week
That's what the
is.
city's called, Split.
Yeah. I
Split
thought it was
Cro-
called something else.
Split is a name. Is a
swear
maybe
it
I
was
may
a
am
different-
butchering it.
no Split
I
is
thought it was
100% a
Split,
city in
Croatia.
Croatia.
No, I know, but
Is
like
it
the
D
yacht
one?
week.
Oh,
I
the
think
yacht
the yacht
week?
week is like a different location. I think
Oh, maybe it is.
because remember like when the like Tate and shit went there, it was like
Oh, it wasn't Split.
I don't think it was Split.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay, continue. I'll find it.
Let me know wherever Yacht Week is. I thought it was Split, Croatia, so that might be my fault. But I went Split, Croatia for Yacht Week. I think that's just also Croatia. I've heard is just awesome, and Croatians are pretty bad too.
Yeah, it is.
And then number 1, I went Ibiza. I think Ibiza for every single person here. I think it just looks like an absolute rager, kind of like the peak. I feel like that's like the peak partying place in the
Yeah.
world. Has got to be Ibiza, Spain. You know what I mean? Like if you're there and you had a week there, it's like I've done it. There will not be a better party week than that probably. You know, that's like insane.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like
Tomorrowland
so,
could be closed.
where?
Tomorrowland.
It's like a festival. Though.
Yeah, I'm thinking just a place to visit and go to a club, dinner and
Any
club.
time of the year would be really
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, like they
Apparently,
literally
it's
haven't.
not.
Wait,
It's
actually,
like
no?
only summer. Like after summer, it's dead. Like it's like summer tourist area,
Oh,
and then
okay.
after that, it's dead Ibiza.
Really?
If you had a
Yeah.
lot of money, you could go to Monaco. It's very expensive. I think it's the most expensive city in the
That's
world.
fucking expensive as hell.
That's where the big casino
Yep.
is, right?
And they have the big F1 Monaco.
Nice.
Mhm.
That was it for fan questions. So I appreciate anyone else watching on the YouTube. Comment down below. Literally any questions. We answer fucking anything and everything. Debate questions this week. Really good ones. I'm really excited to hear your stuff on all these. So
Okay.
we're gonna start with you. What commonly sober activity would be? Sorry, I'm gonna redo that. Can you fucking edit that? Sorry, I had to look back.
Yeah,
at
just
my
go ahead,
phone.
Chip.
So there's an edit there. My bad.
Say the fucking
Yo, here.
question, dude.
What commonly sober activity would be the
Make them
funniest?
look for the spike. Sorry.
What?
What commonly sober activity would be the funniest?
Wait,
to add-
do it again. I was laughing. Just do it. Okay.
Okay, we good? Okay. What commonly sober activity would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to? So what would you go with, Steph?
I said video games with the boys. This only happened though because of quarantine. Because when like quarantine was bad in lockdown,
Yeah.
really couldn't go out do anything.
Mhm.
So that's when like it was like maybe like a holiday or something. The boys
Okay.
would grab a drink or something while we were on because we had nothing else to do.
So were you getting like blitzed when you
No,
were with
no,
the
no,
boys?
just like 1 or 2 drinks.
It
Okay,
was
not-
very fun when we did Twitch and got
Exactly,
hammered
yeah.
doing it.
That is a good time. Video games, we got to
But
normalize getting
I'd say like
hammered
the COVID brought that up because it's like
because you can go.
you really couldn't do anything.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Nice. That was a good one. What about you, Chanch?
I went with board games. Yeah.
Okay.
More specifically charades. Reason being, charades is like a very fun game to play just like sober. And it's like very loud and like everyone's screaming
Yeah.
and shit. And it's funny when you don't like get it and stuff. So I feel
Yeah.
like when everyone's hammered, like it would just be like
Could even be
10x.
a little bit more creative, maybe like a little more loose with your. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. So everyone would just be like wilding and
better
it's,
times.
everything's
I
like 10x funnier. So I think that that'd be mine.
Hammered charades. I like that. What about you,
Charades.
Mac?
I went bumper cars.
You ever
Yo,
play-
good safe,
you ever-
safe.
Safe bet, man. Safe bet.
Okay, just think of it this way. Bumper cars as a kid was fun as fuck. And everything when you're drunk is usually more funny.
Yeah.
So imagine you just fucking driving around in
Bro,
there
that would be hell.
and just bumping into each other. It'd be hilarious. And
Bro,
it's not fast enough where anyone's gonna get hurt. So I think it'd be
You're gonna
fucking
be more
jokes.
reckless. You're gonna go full speed into. I'm
Yeah.
going full speed
That's,
into.
that's
jet.
what
that's
you
the
do
fun
sober,
of it, though.
though.
Yeah, you do that sober.
So
too, yeah.
operating
But now I'm
machinery.
in a car.
operating
Go-
bumper car
cars,
machinery.
though,
Yeah,
not
those-
go-karting.
You would like
Yeah, I
to be so machinery. You would like.
Operating bumper cars.
What about go-karting?
What about go karting?
Go karting, you're on a little fine line now because they go a little bit faster. It's a little bit more dangerous.
What about golf carts?
Golf carts? Yeah, we do that all the time.
Yeah,
I
we've
think
done
that's
that.
pretty typical to operate.
What about your car?
I'm
It's a
not.
no-no.
I'm not American, so I don't do that.
If you were American,
I would still not do that.
Good.
I'm a good civilian.
Yeah.
No drinking and driving.
don't drink and drive, guys.
Or
Seriously.
you might end up like Henry Ruggs.
Stupidest thing.
Yeah, you might
Dude,
ruin your
isn't
fucking
he
life.
coming back to the NFL.
You might end up about the family that he killed.
What?
Did he kill someone?
Yeah, he killed one
Yeah.
person.
I thought he got out.
Oh,
No, he's
no.
Maybe I saw some weird.
I don't think he's been charged yet. He's
Oh,
just been in
shit.
jail.
fuck.
I heard he could come back.
Do you want him back?
No.
Okay. Anyways, next question. Thanks, Mac. That was a really good one.
Wait, what about you?
Yeah, you.
Oh, myself. And this one might be a little. I get a little fucked up. I'm gonna go going to church. Now,
There's a reason
Just
he
here's-
wanted
well,
to skip past them.
just hear. No, I completely forgot. Just hear me out. I feel like church can sometimes be a little dry sometimes. So I feel like if you were kind of buzzed, not hammered, a slight buzz going to church, loosen up a little bit. Church can be a good damn time.
I wouldn't know because I don't go to church.
You
but-
are Catholic though.
I know, but I don't go to church anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a terrible fucking.
Maybe
You
it would
didn't like that
incentivize you to go to church though if you'll
No.
tailgate
If-
church.
tailgate.
Now,
tailgated
That's
church.
what I'm saying. Have a couple right before.
Pre?
Go in there and just.
It would be terrible. Like you're supposed
No,
to be
what's
quiet and stuff. Like
And you're still quiet.
Bro, you're gonna be all over the place. You're gonna be
No,
like
I'm
checking
not.
your phone and shit.
Have you ever
No,
seen
no.
black churches?
Yeah,
I've
Never seen that.
The
They're
great
very
vibes.
entertaining.
They're loud.
They sing. They're
Yes,
loud.
but
They,
Bro.
we don't go to those kind of churches.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
I'm
if
just saying, like, why can't our white culture do that now?
you're
Well,
I wouldn't like.
you
that.
would go to church
They
hammered.
don't
with me.
need drinks to do that.
What?
They don't need alcohol to do that.
Well, it'd make
If
it
I
more
wanted to
fun.
go to if I wanted to party, I'd go to a club. Like church is church. Like
No, I get it. It's like I think it would bring up the vibes.
That's disrespectful.
How
It's
is
not
that-
supposed
that's
to be
that's not
fun.
disrespect-
it's not supposed to be a fucking vibe, dude.
think
No,
you'll
it
go there
is
to
supposed
enjoy
be
it.
a-
serious.
It's supposed to be a spiritual vibe.
This is when you
Yeah, spiritual, not fucking.
This is when you cleanse yourself
Physically.
of all your sins that you've done.
Yeah.
Steph, I don't
Like
think
ma-
you're the guy to be
like
preaching this, bro.
masturbation.
You're not the guy to be preaching this, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying I do this,
Max joining me on the tailgate.
but this is how you guys see church.
I'm looking at it optimistically. It might be fun.
Boom.
Maybe
Not
a
hammered.
wedding, church
That's even better.
ceremony.
That's
I
even
can
better.
understand, like you're praying for the wedding, maybe.
That is fair, and I think that could be done
A
slightly
tailgate.
because people do have like in the drinks when you're getting ready with like the bride and the groom and
But
shit. There are
The
drinks
mood is a little
available.
different though during that kind.
Exactly. So I could agree with that, and I think it's
You're
already
feeling
done.
it.
But
You're feeling
a
it now.
regular, like
Everyone's liking my idea about going to church a little
I
buzz
don't
right
know
now.
about that.
Yes, you
No.
are, Steph.
No.
You would take down a
I-
couple.
No,
With me, if we were all firing, you're coming down to church with us, blow buzzed.
I'm not going to church.
I'm saying if you were Catholic, bro, you would.
I am
come down-
Catholic.
brother. Don't give this to me.
all right, move on.
Okay, next question. Okay, next question. The 6, 12, 18, 24 challenge. You have to beat yourself off, drink beers, eat donuts, and run miles. And you have to place each one to a specific number. What is
In
your
24
order?
hours.
In 24 hours, what is your order? Mac, we're going to start with you. And I'm really curious as to everyone's here. Because I think there's going to be some
I think
debates
it'll
on
be
this.
similar.
No, Seth. there's no
We'll
fucking-
see. We'll see.
Okay, what's yours?
I already heard you guys.
Okay, you did. All right. I'm gonna beat off 6 times. I think that's the only logical place to put it at.
Sure.
I'm gonna eat 12 donuts. Easy to go down, but after 12, you're gonna feel like shit. So I don't want any more than 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna run 18 miles, but you could also walk it too, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have 24 beers. 24 hours, 1 beer an hour. It's easy money.
Yeah,
Light work.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. That's a lot of alcohol. I will say.
Yeah, that's a
a
lot.
It's a
lot
light
of
beer,
alcohol. Also, how long? 18 miles. That's
It's not that long.
That's
It's
not
not.
that long.
You could walk.
But you're not sprinting the whole thing. You're not jogging the whole thing.
What?
You're not sprinting or
No.
jogging the whole thing.
Yeah, walking 18. I think is like walking. I think 12 was only like 3 hours.
If you walk at like a 3-mile pace per hour pace, you're gonna walk it's like 17, I think.
17 what?
It's like actually no. Fuck, what is it?
I
walked
looked it up when
incline.
I did look up walking speed for my answer. So I know it can be done in a relatively quick time.
Well, actually, no. Just think of it. 3 miles an hour. If you're walking at that pace, you're gonna walk fucking 3 miles. So it's easy.
Yeah. Oh, I said how
Okay,
fast
so
can you
it's gonna
walk a
be-
mile? And it was 12. So 12 minutes a mile walking,
At what pace though?
like regular walking
Okay.
speed.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. So 12. Yeah, 12 minutes times Mac has 18 miles is 216. Yeah, it's 3.5 hours or something like that. 3.6 hours.
Okay.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
That's
Okay.
that's
so
a nice
you're
casual.
so you're beating here.
I've
so
done that before.
So you're beating off. You're okay. So repeat. Just finalize the list.
I'm beating off 6 times.
Okay.
I am having 12 donuts, and I'm gonna run 18 miles, and then I'm gonna have 24 beers. I think that's easy. Light beer, man. It's light work.
Sure. Okay. Chance, what about you?
I have beat off 6 times. Obviously, the most logical and only answer
That's
for
wrong.
that.
That's just debatable.
12 beers, 18 donuts, 24 miles.
Oh, you're
You
running
think-
is the
you
longest
think
one.
You're a big guy, huh?
No, I'm gonna walk it while eating the donuts and drinking the beer.
Okay.
The beer, 12 beers, pretty light. That's one every 2 miles. It's fucking easy. I'm just literally hydrating on my walk.
Yeah, that is straight hydration.
Hydrating on my walk, and then I'm getting my sugar in, keeping me alive with the donuts. 18.
And then you're just beating off.
Honestly, I can get 6 times. So I think I could get this done in 12 hours. To be honest, maybe even less than 12 hours.
It's a lot of
Alright,
jerking off in 12 hours though.
Yeah, that's the longest part. I think that is the hardest part.
It's
I think
definitely the hardest
If
part.
if I did the 12, 18, 24, I can get that done in 8 hours or less.
6 What's the most time you jerked off in a day? What's the most time you beat your meat off in a day?
Once.
Yeah, see, because you don't even touch yourself. You don't even touch yourself. Okay, that makes sense for you. What about you?
Such a weird question to
Okay,
ask.
I have a process.
That is fucking
I
weird.
have a process.
Like what?
I have a process of my order.
Like you
Okay.
have jaw notes or something?
No,
No, he
so I'm
has
gonna-
exactly how he's gonna do it in.
So I'm gonna do my 18. I'm gonna start my 18 miles. Right, 18 miles.
Okay.
No, I don't know why that was funny. My bad, bro.
Okay, but then I'm gonna hydrate with my 12 beers on the 18 miles.
Yep.
Okay.
And then after I'm done my miles, I'm gonna finish 24 donuts as a celebration.
Nice.
And then a post celebration, I'm gonna wank off 6 times.
Okay, that's good. All right, that's actually really good. The post celebration to me eating 24 donuts, I'm gonna jerk off 6 times.
Holy
Bro, you
fuck.
can't even get hard.
The cream from the donuts might fucking load up your 6 nuts.
I don't know, man.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck, that was funny. 12
Okay.
beers though. To be fair, like you're fucked on 12 beers.
Yeah, I know, but
I feel like that should be 6 for you.
I don't want to
beers.
jack off. I cannot see myself jacking off more than 6 times.
Guys, come on,
Wait,
man. What
but
the
are you
fuck?
doing it that order though?
Well-
18 miles and then 12 beers?
No.
And
No,
then
he's-
you're gonna jerk
12
off?
beers are like maybe
While
one.
he's walking.
Dude,
exactly.
12 beers. I think he's not doing that. If
I'm
you
gonna,
want
I'm
to
gonna
be
be
honest.
honest. I'm gonna be honest too. You're also gonna fucking have these 12 beers, then you have to fucking expect your dick to get up fucking what 6 times after being
No, but
fucked
this is
up.
throughout
You're gonna
like
be blacked
12
out
hours.
drunk.
Maybe I'm walking. Fuck.
You're gonna be blacked out drunk.
Maybe I'm gonna be walking.
I don't think you
Throughout-
scientifically can do the 12 beers.
3.5 hours to walk 18 miles at a regular walking rate.
3 hours.
3.5.
Okay, exactly.
So you drinking 12 beers in 3.5 hours, you're gonna be buckled. You're
And
gonna
maybe
go.
I
You're
take
gonna.
like a-
You're gonna get
I-
home and go to sleepy.
Exactly. I have a 12-hour break. I'm hungry.
Then you gotta wait.
No, low key.
That's
like-
true. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
hungry.
maybe not one out as a celly. Quick, maybe 2.
Exactly.
I don't
made
think
it.
you'll get hard.
Bro, I can jack off.
6 times?
But you're fucked up.
6 times, bro.
You're blacked out.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
you're-
blacked out, bro. I had a nap.
No, he's waiting.
About an hour.
Maybe you do one
Okay.
before the walk, too.
Sure.
Yeah.
If
Maybe
that
you
makes
do
it
like
Or maybe
easier.
2.
half.
Maybe
half
before
the
I
walk.
start. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm going purely. I understand the approaches you guys went at. And I respect it a ton. I'm going 6 miles. I'm going to keep the mileage on the running, and I'll tell you why. We can bang that out in less than an hour. I have 23 hours now. This is where the time kind of comes in. It's done. Okay.
Wait, what are you banging out in less than an hour?
This is 6 miles.
Oh, okay.
It's probably just under less than an hour. So
Sure.
I'll have 23. Let's just say 23 hours. 23 hours.
I don't think
everything
you
else.
can run 6 miles in under an hour.
Hour and a half. 22 and a half, dude. Like it's
Okay.
yeah, does not matter. 23 hours.
Okay.
My 12 is my beat offs. I'm gonna beat off 12 times.
You're wild.
Now I'll tell you why. No. And I'll tell you what. Shooting a blank still
That's too
counts.
much.
12 blank. That still works. You can. That's enough.
me
If you do
reverse
that
it.
every day.
If you jack off to the amount that you're shooting blanks, that's fucking.
That's 12 times probably
Bro,
about.
why?
Yeah, 12 times. It's just probably 12.
You're gonna be shooting blanks at like 7, man.
Bro,
Yeah, I
it's 12
don't
times. Some people have sex and they're going 5 times just in sex one round. Think about it like that. 12 is not as unrealistic as I think you guys are making
This
it.
is jacking off.
I just
though.
looked it up.
Yeah.
I was talking a big game before. I don't think Chip could do it. Apparently, the world record for jack-offs in a 24-hour time span. What do you guys think? What do you guys think it is?
Oh, it's
25.
probably like
probably
23.
a lot.
It's probably 23.
25, 30 plus.
There's no way it's not 12. I know 12 is one.
47.
It is 83.
Yeah. So let's just realize.
It is 83 times by a boy in Thailand.
I don't even know how you get like.
I'm telling you
Your
why.
body is
Dude,
fucked after.
people that have sex can go 5 times, multiple rounds. If we think about that, that's probably like in an hour. So like 12 in a day is not as hard as I think we're making it seem. So I'm beating off 12 times. Sure, the last 2 will be blanks. Don't matter. I'm beating
That's
off
like
12 times.
4 times
What's
an
the,
hour almost.
Let me reverse Uno you here.
Sure.
What's the most times you've beat off in a day?
That's a really weird question to ask on live television, but I know
reverse
I'm
Uno you.
just
You
saying.
started it by
He
asking
didn't
it
answer
first.
his. I can't answer mine. If he
Okay.
answered his, I would answer mine.
Fine.
I'll answer truthfully too.
Fine.
But let's just say it's like 12 is doable with the range I can go at.
Okay, now you know Chips Max is
12,
a lot.
12. So 12 is the beat-offs. 18, I'm going beers. I think anything 24 beers, I'm dead. So 18 beers, but remember, I have a lot of time. Now, this is where I think that'll help me is I can space that out. The jerk off will come every other hour, every hour and a half. That's easy. So it's all going to be spaced out. Same thing with the beers, 18 beers. And then 24 donuts. I could bang that really fast out in probably like 2 hours. The donuts is real easy. Those go down Krispy Kreme. Those are going down like popping them.
Mm-hmm.
So the hardest part is just spacing out 18 beers, which if you think about on a tailgate game day, we're probably having 15 drinks on a regular Saturday from morning to night. That's not that hard. If you really think about just spacing out beers. So the beers is easy. The run's done in an hour and a half. And you're just every hour and a half just beating off your meat, and that's just pleasure. So I think that's the perfect recipe right
I think after a certain amount, though, it's not pleasure.
It's not. It's going to be painful.
10, 11, 12 will definitely be just blank.
Anything after 4.
No, that's for you guys, though. That's what I'm saying.
There was another guy who tried to jerk off a lot. He did 43 times and he died.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So like, we're not, don't try this shit at home.
No, do not try this at home.
This guy just casually doubled him.
This guy's I'm saying 43.
That little boy
the kid in Thailand. The little boy in Thailand is doing some fucking wonders.
Bro,
that's fake news.
That's like 3 to 4 times an hour.
A guy died at 43.
That's incredible. Yeah, 40.
Yeah, see, 12
Wait, how
is
did he
realistic.
die?
He ejaculated 42 times. He attempted
43 and died.
Yeah, after ejaculating 42 times, he died.
What did he die from? Yeah.
I don't know. It just says he fucking died.
Maybe his body had no more energy after that.
Shit.
All right, rest in peace to that guy. My man was beaten off and he went out. But
right.
that's the lineup. Great way to go out. You went out with a pleasure. So that's the lineup. I think everyone had really good ones there. I think it was good reasoning with Steph's.
You definitely didn't skip a beat.
Good one, Chanch. That was a good one. Next question here. Similar to the wheels and doors debate that was earlier in 2022.
This has one answer.
Let him
ask the question.
Let me ask the question. Similar to the wheels or doors debate in 2022, what is there more of? Eyes or legs in the world? Steph, you Mr. fucking Science, let me hear it, man.
Legs, obviously.
Why?
Just think about all the animals that have 4 legs.
Okay.
That's a terrible example.
I'm gonna fucking... How many animals have more than 2 eyes?
Bro, all spiders.
Exactly, but
they have.
Think about insects like centipedes.
There's way more
that have thousands of legs.
I'm so stoked to fire on fucking mine. Mac.
Spiders have 2 eyes, 2 main eyes, and then they have like the little.
Oh yeah.
So it's only 2 eyes.
What about all the fish in the sea that have?
Bro,
I mean, I'm on your side. They don't have legs, but they have 2 eyes. I'm on your side, but I have a different reasoning.
What is yours?
I have legs as well.
Okay, why?
The reason being is there's 12 eyes in this room.
Yeah.
And I did the math earlier, and there's 57 legs. Why? Chairs, tables, couches.
We're thinking of forgetting those legs.
Tripod.
Huh?
I didn't even count these tripods.
Yep.
Oh fuck! There's probably like 70, 80 now.
Is that in the debate though?
That's it. It's a leg.
Oh, dude, we're over 100.
I think it's a body part.
No, because the wheels and doors debate, people were doing fucking cabinets. For wheels, they were doing like hinges that had wheels and shit.
But that's a fair, like you're comparing body parts to not body parts. You know what I mean?
No.
Yes.
Just
even
legs.
on the animals, it's like body parts. Here, this is not legs.
Well, I was given eyes and legs, not human eyes and legs.
It's true. Eyes and legs.
All right.
I have a good counter for both. What's yours?
I was on the assumption that was like living creatures.
That's exactly.
But I said legs due to the sheer due to the sheer mass of arthropods in the world.
How many arthropods in the world are there, Mac?
Ants, shrimps, and like anything in the sea. Really.
And they all have more than 2 legs.
They all have a shit ton of legs and only have 2 eyes. And that's why there's a lot of shrimp.
Wait, so
in the
do
world.
Spiders actually only have 2 eyes? I swear some do actually have.
They have 2 eyes, and then it's like, what was it?
No, I've seen some that have like a dot here, then a dot here, then a dot here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like think of all the legs they have too.
Shrimp.
No,
have
I know.
Eyes?
I agree.
Shrimp have 2 eyes.
No, I mean shrimp have legs.
Yes.
But yeah, think about that. That's terrible.
Legs.
The spider has more legs than eyes probably.
Yeah.
So that already cancels
I
that
agree
out.
with legs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
think
why.
it's a stupid amount more legs than eyes.
I didn't go with your thing though.
But even if you take out your legs, I still think it wins.
No.
If you take out my legs,
Actually,
I think I might.
I have a
close.
good
I
counter.
forgot.
No,
I
I
actually
think it
forgot
still
about the
kills
sea.
it.
Really?
I forgot about the sea.
I'm gonna fucking blow mine, man.
Think of all the ants.
Chips going eyes.
Eyes, bro. Fish. Do you know how many species of fish aren't even discovered
Well, it doesn't
because you
matter about
physically
species,
can't?
Just a pure amount of water.
There's more. Just Look how much water. The Earth is what 70% water, and how much fish have eyes? 2 eyes, no legs. I don't fucking care about chairs and shit like that. There is so much more water mathematically on this Earth, and with the amount of species, the biggest species is under the ocean. It's fucking eyes, motherfucker, and it ain't even fucking.
Think
close.
of it this way, though: the ocean, all the plankton, they're so small, and how vast the ocean is.
Yep.
And think of how many legs they have. They have like 8.
Plankton?
Matt came with me at Plankton.
That, yeah.
Plankton has legs.
I'm gonna hit you
Well,
with
plank-
It's like
well,
algae. Isn't that
Well,
like...
plankton, like shrimp and shit like that. Like,
I'm gonna hit you
No,
with
but
another
plankton
one.
is not a...
If we're going,
plankton does. I'm pretty sure they're.
we're
It's
also-
like an organism, isn't it?
They're one of those things.
Oh, arthropods?
Yeah, anthropods.
if we're also bringing in, as well as on top of animals, non-bodily things, eyes. The letter I. How many street signs have the letter I?
No, you
in it?
said EYES.
I'm-
EYES. Get
Bro,
the
you're
fuck
getting
out of
legs,
here.
bro. Okay.
That's just a
Get
stupid
the
debate.
fuck out
Okay,
of here.
come on. That's an I.
No,
That's an I.
you said EYES, not
Bro,
the letter
that-
I.
Now
Okay.
we're just making up
Okay,
things to
I was
Yeah.
stretching. I
benefit.
was stretching on that point. I was stretching on that
That's a
point.
fucking
Fine.
stretch.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
but yo,
the
fish,
fish,
but the fish,
fucking
no,
but the
lost.
fish is 70% of the fucking planet is water.
But if you're including his legs, then you stand no chance.
I disagree. 70% of the world is under the water, and they all
Yeah,
have
but
two
there's
fucking
7
eyes.
billion people on this earth. Like,
How
the
many
amount
more
of-
fish is that then?
amount
Do
of
the
couches,
math, brother.
amount of
Do the math.
tripods.
think of all the animals. They have
Chairs.
4 legs, 2 eyes.
Yo, facts, bro. You get like it's not even close. It's
Like
it's
you have the
legs.
advantage, but we have no.
Okay. No,
No.
I'm wrong.
It's a wrap.
And I
Okay.
think some of these creatures do have legs. They just like like hind legs. Like snakes have legs.
No,
You want to
That's
bet?
just they don't have legs.
They do. No, they have legs, like little tiny legs that are not developed.
I don't think they're. I don't
We're
think they're
counting
called legs.
non-developed snake hips now. Come on,
Snakes
man.
do not have.
I'm not on the
fucking
same.
fuck
I'm
legs,
not on the
bro.
same program as Maddie here.
What about the iguanas and shit though? 4
Four.
legs. Lots of mammals.
Tons.
But I agree with.
There's way more fish in this.
I don't think. I think it would be a very close debate if you remove like these types of legs, like couch and chairs and stuff.
Well, no, I still
think it'd be
think
close.
I think fish. I think the eyes one would smoke then if we take away those.
No.
no, I
I
think
read
it'd be
somewhere it's
close.
5 times more.
What's 5 times more?
Yeah, like there's 5 times more legs
Bro,
than eyes.
the arthropod thing that he said, one insect has like 1,000 legs.
It's the sheer mass of like it's all the arthropods.
Bro, insects probably carry this thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I
carry
think
this debate.
they're
Sure.
ants.
Like
ants.
exactly.
Ants are the biggest.
Bro, they have 6
The
legs.
most populated like animal in the world.
makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So that'll.
You're outnumbered,
Sure.
buddy.
Okay. Okay. Steph got mad at me. All right, we're gonna go to the next question here. All right, Steph, we'll start with you then. How does that sound, bud?
I'm ready.
If every animal on the
I
planet,
got my answer.
Let me say the question, okay? How
Okay.
about that, buddy? If every animal on the planet were in an all-out brawl, who would come out victorious? You fuck.
Some type of bird because they can fly.
What kind of fucking bird?
A
man?
vulture. A vulture.
That's not even the most dangerous bird.
Yeah,
bro.
but they're the ones who go for other carcasses. So one time I saw a video of a cheetah and a hyena. His back was cut up
Yeah.
from like an attack, and the vulture was just sitting on his back eating away at him.
And the cheetah didn't feel it.
No, he couldn't do shit about it because he was
He runs at like 100 miles per hour. He
not a
just-
cheetah, a hyena. Fuck.
oh.
He was already injured from an attack. So these animals are gonna get into a brawl. They're gonna get injured, and these
Oh.
vultures are just gonna come and clean up.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking.
All
Pretty
right.
good.
Not bad. Not bad. You fuck. All right. What about you?
So I didn't know your full question here. So is it animals teamed up? Like all the lions are together, all the elephants are together, all the
No.
birds are
no,
together?
No. No.
Actually,
If
dude,
you
they
took
do
one
fight like
animal,
that, though. Animals fight like that.
I'm saying
Okay,
if
I
you
have
take
two.
one,
I have 2 answers. I have 2 answers. Let me. I'm gonna
It's a
answer
one-answer
both.
question.
No, I'm gonna answer both.
it's a one-answer question.
So solo, I'm gonna do lion, king of the jungle. I
Sure.
think
Bro, a
there's
tiger beats that.
Oh my god.
no.
I'm being serious. If you just Google this.
Okay. Do you want to listen to my reasoning?
holy fuck!
If it's-
Shut up, Steph.
If it's solo, they're all against each other. So it's not all the tigers teaming up. And there's way more lions than there are tigers. And lions are actually one of the most populated animals. So everyone's gonna be fighting each other, blah 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 blah. So some tigers taking out other tigers. Elephant's gonna take out a tiger. Tigers, yeah, maybe one-on-one.
Maybe
A tiger
that
might
tiger's
beat a
hiding in the
lion.
grass because he's sneaky.
Okay, sure, maybe, but I'm going with fucking lion, dude. They're the smartest, king of the jungle. Everyone respects them. They're gonna come out victorious. Maybe there's gonna be hundreds of thousands dead lions, but the last one standing is gonna be a lion.
Bro, he's gonna have an injured paw, and then my vulture's gonna come and fucking kill him.
Buddy, your vulture's not doing fuck all
Dude,
against
that's the
lions,
worst
dude.
That's
bird to
such a-
fucking have.
What a fucking dust answer.
Well, he's just
vulture.
gonna fucking, he's gonna eat the other dead carcasses and just keep flying.
Anyways,
Back, what about
Wait,
you?
on top of that, sorry,
Okay.
the team one?
Yeah.
Because I was like, the team, if every
I already know what
animal
you're
group
gonna say.
teamed up
I
together,
already know what you're gonna say.
elephants.
No.
Also one of the most populated, more than lions, and they're huge.
Yeah, but
They are trucks, but
they are big.
It's
but,
by amount of elephants there are.
but like now is like, are we saying an even amount of every
No,
single
not
animal?
even. They
So-
all just every animal in the world groups
I
together.
gotta get some more stats because you knew that the elephant was obviously a very
Come
high
prepared next
populated.
time, bud.
via fucking vulture. Good luck in that battle.
There's not that many
That just came
vultures.
from my
Fuck.
brain.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
I don't give a fuck where
Dude,
it came
the
from.
eagle. Guess what else? Vultures aren't the only thing that can fly. The eagles are gonna come in
Bro,
the air
a
and
vulture?
fuck up your vultures
No,
before
a
they
vulture
can even
is
get
fucking
down.
much bigger than
A vulture?
eagles?
Eagles are
Yeah.
superior to them, man.
No chance.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yes,
a
what do you
vulture's a
mean?
dusty bird answer. if you
Okay,
wanna
but
be
it's a
honest.
fucking
Ugly
predator.
as fuck too.
Yeah,
So is the fucking.
I'm not saying it's gonna win the prettiest contest.
they're gonna be fucking hitting each other in the sky and fighting each other. Not
Bro,
just
your
they're not
eagle
just
is
flying
gonna
up
be
there
fucking
peacefully.
Scared of my vulture.
How many birds are up there?
I don't.
You
don't
guys,
know.
it's just outnumbered.
It's getting really
bro.
heated.
Bro, you gotta think
This
about
is
the
fucked.
predator. Like, there's size.
Okay,
Like, an eagle's not going after something bigger.
size
than
doesn't
him.
really matter in the air though.
No, but you're not gonna.
Does
go
it matter
after
back
something
on Earth?
bigger.
Does size matter back on Earth?
Yeah.
Like a hawk's not gonna go attack an eagle. You know what I mean? Because you know he's gonna get fucked up.
All right, yeah, Mac. What about you? What's your animal?
Okay, I assume that it was an all-out brawl of all the species in the
Sure.
world.
Who's
I
coming?
took the only logical answer: human beings. We are considered animals.
No, we're not.
We are considered animals.
No, we're not.
We are. I looked it up. We're considered animals.
What?
And based off our technology, we'd wipe the fucking floor with all these species.
Well,
And it'd be
yeah.
a wrap.
Yeah, but we have like using tools, guns.
Anything to our advantage. Like we have
You
created
said-
it. If it's an all-out brawl, we're going to
Mac
war with
fucking
everyone
hacked
else.
This question.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Wow.
I did kind of want, an animal answer, and I understand where
It
you
is
went.
an
It's like,
animal.
Okay,
yeah,
how about
you-
I'll take your human. What's your animal answer?
I will take mosquito.
Fucking.
That's such a stupid answer.
How's that a stupid answer? You
Malaria?
Can't, they're so hard to kill, and they could fucking bite
They're
all these
so
animals.
easy to kill.
They can't bite shit.
They're retarded.
Some of them are literally like immune probably
Bro,
to the
you picked-
diseases that
you
they
picked
have.
a fucking lion over
Like
a fucking
ani-
hippopotamus.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
dude. Why-
you can't speak, bro. you picked a vulture.
Why didn't you pick a hippo?
Bro,
then?
mine is out.
Because I went
Bro,
with a smart,
mine
logical
is
answer of
out.
human beings.
Mine is outlasting
No,
all
you
of
chose
yours.
mosquitoes. That was the first animal that came to your head.
Yeah, because they're so fucking small and they
I'm-
can bite, and they're the most deadly animal on the planet.
Say human.
Bro, I'm pretty sure these animals are immune to malaria.
That's what I said.
Are they?
Oh yes,
Yeah, for sure, dude. Do you see those like documentaries of the animals that are like literally infested with fucking flies
Yeah.
and shit all over their eyes, and they're just
Their
chilling.
immune system is fucked.
Okay, I'll go hippo then. Since
Okay.
my first answer wasn't logical.
Okay.
I've never seen a debate question about animals getting this serious in this podcast. I'm going to be honest, guys.
He cheated.
Mine, and I'm really curious because I think Steph or maybe all three of you might come at me like I'm a fucking idiot. I am going the silverback gorilla. Now, there's two reasons why. An extremely smart and extremely powerful creature and animal that knows how to attack, knows when to attack, can climb, versatile, can hop around. They move in. I think the silverback
I
gorilla
was
is a
thinking
tough one.
about him, but it's just way better.
Joe, a bear fucks up a gorilla.
They're not even the most deadly in the jungle.
Yeah.
Or in the forest, whatever.
They're
the fuck.
smart though.
Bears are stronger. They're faster.
We've already
They're bigger.
Yeah.
Yo,
and
what
they're
if-
just as
What
smart.
if I choose an aquatic animal?
Well, they're not gonna. If you bring them on land, they're dead. So
Yeah.
I think an aquatic animal
What
is
if I
just dumb.
bring your animal in my water?
Well, you can't get onto the land to bring them to the
you
water.
can't. Like it's a
This
fight
is a
on
land,
land.
a
Fuck,
land.
man.
can't bring a blue whale onto the fucking lane.
It's
Yeah.
dying. You can't do it. It's not.
I don't know.
Oh,
man.
not aquatic, bro. Not
Like,
aquatic.
what the
animals.
fuck
You're
is
just
killing a
making
blue
it
whale?
harder, man.
What the fuck is killing a blue whale?
That's exactly why it's not fuck. I take
Well,
out
if
the
it's
ocean
on the
animals.
land, then they're dead.
They're dead.
And any of your animals in my water are dead.
I thought you did a
That's
bird,
what
bro.
like
What the
now
fuck
you're
are you
changing from
talking about?
fucking
No, I'm
air
just-
to water.
no,
You're
I'm
talking
not
shit on my
cha-
human answer. Now
Pick
you
a
bring up
fucking
this shit?
element, buddy.
vulture, bud.
But now, fuck, does water go? Water's a play too.
What are you picking now?
No, I'm not changing.
No. If it's aquatic, what are you picking? Blue
Yeah, but
whale.
Yours was the stupidest, I think. Because like we've had debates before, and we all said
Silverback-
bear takes a gorilla, and then you just went with a gorilla.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Yeah.
We
I also don't see a gorilla doing much against an elephant. You know what I mean? It'd be hard.
Yeah.
no.
or
They
lion.
can fucking climb its hook and just snuff it in the eye. Thing's fucking
Dude,
done.
there's
All they have is fucking. They have
Fists.
human teeth. All they have is fists. Like a lion would fuck up a gorilla.
The fucking
No.
like elephant could just toss it off or something.
Dude, they have tusks, man. That can
Nah.
literally throw those things around.
They can
Bro,
fucking
they
climb
can-
them like fucking animals,
Bro,
man.
if
All
you
right,
see
we're
them
gonna go in
elephant
circles.
around,
man.
We're going in
towards you.
circles. We're going in circles.
Yeah.
That's it, fellas. Thank you. That was a fucking very debate.
We're not
very
using my
heated
clip. We
debate.
can't use my clip then. If it
What
was
the
bad. We
fuck
can't
is-
use my clip.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo,
Can't use my clip.
All right, thank you guys for watching.
We're not using it.
I appreciate you guys. Subscribe, like, comment. That's episode 19. We are headed to not headed.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
UCLA.
we're gonna now turn on the Georgia TCU game. But
Yeah.
first week we are going to UCLA. So next week we will wrap up how our time went at UCLA. So thanks for watching, guys.
Peace out.
Peace the fuck out.
Easy.